リコ、私が間違ってた。もうこんなことしない。アカウント名も変えるから。変えなくていいよ。でもニャビコさんがニャビー大好きっ子なのはニャビーたちを見たらわかるし、𝐜𝐻𝐸とのバトルでも伝わってきた。
Alright, Pokemon people, we know that not every Pokemon Horizons episode is created equal. Here's my beef, though, that I have right now with the current status of Pokemon Horizons. The reality is, we have all come to make peace with the fact that we're going to get filler episodes, and in between the major kind of crossroads of the arc, the major pivotal points of the arc, much like all the other long-running series, Fairy Tail, Attack on Titan, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho, all of the anime that have been in the past long-running or are currently still running, we know that there's a lot of filler episode in between those episodes. My big beef right now with Pokemon Horizons, which is it's not even big, it's like a tiny little portion of the plate, is the fact that the new Mega Voltage arc just started and we are already in filler. And for me, it's like, okay, I think they needed to come up with Mega Voltage and start with a crash. Like, they needed to have us like just like be really in it. Mega Pokemon, Mega Evolution, Liko fighting, more battling, Liko catches a new Pokemon, Roy challenges, they do something else. Like, just something to get us all really fired up and jazzed up over Pokemon. And then, you know, have a big bombastic moment and then lead us into episodes like this where we are, you know, making friends with Nidothing fans and, you know, whatever else. Like, this episode, really all this episode offered was Nidothing put out a communication to her fans. Hey, who's seen Rayquaza? Somebody lied, said they did. She sent Liko and Roy to go and see if they could find any information. It ended up not working out, and at some point they were like, "Oh, we're part of the Rising Voltacklers," and she's like, "Oh, Rising Voltacklers." They fought Meowscarada versus Incineroar. Really cool fight. I love the way Incineroar is depicted in Pokemon, like, you know, kind of like a jokester Pokemon. You know what I mean? Like, Meowscarada is for sure like the jokester, but they put Incineroar like in that like jokey attitude of, like, you know, playfulness, and I really love the way Incineroar is depicted. So we have Incineroar versus Meowscarada. Really cool fight there. Personally, I say Meowscarada won with all the flower trick stuff. You know, Incineroar seemed to have been losing. Definitely had the type advantage stuff. Cool battle, but the battle ensues because Uruto, whatever that kid's name is, comes in. And, you know, he's really annoying. You know what I mean? He comes in, he's super duper annoying, and he leads a pack of Dodrio and a pack of Fearow there, and they fight him off. And there's a cool moment there because, you know, Pikachu was like dancing and stuff. Like, oh, that's cute. And after that, you know, they made friends with 𝐿𝐴𝐵, which is the girl that they met for the Nidothing stuff. They shook hands and she was like, "High five, sorry I lied to you guys." And then that was pretty much it. Then we get a preview for next week where it looks like they're reuniting with Molly. Okay, that's cool. But really, that's all that happened this episode. It was just filler stuff that really occurred. Now, don't get me wrong, it was cute, it was adorable. I love seeing the Dodrio, I love seeing the Fearow, I love seeing the group kind of, you know, come together to take on the pack of them. Love seeing the Incineroar, love seeing Meowscarada be really catty with the Litten and throwing them. Love seeing the new girl, 𝐿𝐴𝐵, or I forget what her name was, but I'm just gonna call her 𝐿𝐴𝐵. I loved her, the way she was animated, her little skirt, her hoodie, and all of the Nidothing stuff that she had. Very cute character. I would prefer her over the Uruto character. I freaking hate that kid. Yeah, that's all that happened, though. So it's very hard to comment. You know, I would say this was a 6 out of 10 episode. It was just another episode of Pokemon Horizons, which is totally fine. But the thing I go back to is Mega Voltage just started. The first, like, 1 to 10 episodes really need to be like, we're back, baby. Come watch us. Like, we're here. We're going to the Orange Islands. Like, we're about to head to the gym. We're gym battle. Like, give us some excitement. Or at least give us, like, Liko or Roy or somebody catching a new Pokemon or something. I don't know. But anyways, next episode, though, looks like, you know, they're going to be, like I said, reuniting with Molly. and they're going to be fighting a Vileplume. So gonna cross fingers that maybe the Vileplume is not injected with Recurium, but instead maybe like Liko can catch the sassy Vileplume or something. That'd be so dope. I'm not gonna hold my breath though, because it probably won't happen. All right, my friends. All right, Pokemon fans, Pokemon trainers. See you guys next week. Play some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You know, there's always shiny stuff happening there. And yeah, peace out, my friends.